All right, we're finally back in iRacing. It's taken a little bit to get here, but we're back in. And what I wanted to do is what I wanted to do a couple of days ago that I talked
Pit lane
about
speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
I'm driving the Porsche Cup car, the GT3 Cup car, the 991 version. This was my favorite car back in the day because not everybody could drive it well. This and the roof. I really enjoyed the roof as well. So what I thought I'd do is I would do a little bit of driving. In this car. We could do like 10 laps. Seems reasonable. And then I'll jump to the 992.1, which was the just now made defunct version of the GT3 Cup. And then I'll drive the new one. Just to see where we are. This car was notorious for really, really wanting to kill you. I mean, a lot. That's why I love this car. I developed a relationship with this car because it taught me a lot of valuable lessons about driving a car. And the price of overdriving a car. Because this car, if you overdrive it, you can't control it. You can underdrive it. Actually, you kind of have to underdrive it a little. Unless you're one of the elite aliens. It is a great car. If you've not driven it, you owe yourself and speak English while I'm driving this car. You owe yourself the experience of driving this car.
You've just done a 125.51. Time was 124.80. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1's quick. 2/10 off your best in sector 2. Last lap time was at 1:24.11. That's your fastest lap.
So my first PCA sim racing race.
Sector 1 is 0.6, slower than your best.
Daytona at night. And I'd never driven Daytona right. So, it was an adventure.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off your best. Your lap time was at 1:24.78. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 is 0.5 off your best.
After this, and we will take the 991 or 992.1, next car in this series. Looks like we have a 5-lap average of 124.560.
Watch your speed.
Outstanding. I even like the sound of the pit cleaner on this thing. This is nice.
Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Awesome. That paint job too. All right, we are in the 992.1, and this car was kind of interesting when it was released. My first thoughts of this car were that I didn't enjoy it very much. Thought it was number than the 991. It was just a lot less fun to drive, I thought. It just feels muted. This is just... woohoo! I don't know. Never got excited driving this car. One of the reasons why in some of the leagues that I was a part of, including PCA Sim Racing, wanted to drive this car, I was all like, why? Why would you want to drive this car now? Let's drive the old 991. It's much more fun. doesn't feel as fast, and that could be just because you're not as engaged with it. Easy to lock up. I'm actually running less fuel than I was running in the 991, so I didn't take care to have a similar fuel load, but that's okay. So I guess one of the points that I'm going to make in this video, or try to make in this video, is that in my opinion, people were talking down about the new Cup car because it has TC and ABS and it's easier to drive. Or so they say. I haven't tried it yet. But if that's true, I'm going to say that this car was the same thing to the 991. It was neutered and made to be a lot more manageable by less experienced drivers. It didn't teach as much as the 991 did. You got thrown into 991, you either learn some lessons driving it, or you paid a really heavy cost in terms of wrecking out or just having a really, really rough time.
You've just done a 124.78.
It's not that I can't drive this car. It's that I don't usually want to. It is maybe a tad faster. Goes back to my other point about driving in general, is that it is seldom the fastest car at your disposal that's going to be the most fun to drive. At least that's been my experience. I mean, there are some really, really fun fast cars that you can drive.
That last lap was a 123.86. Sector 3 time is quick.
There are nuances to this car, I will admit, that allow you room to drive it better and better. But I love the 991. I love the experience driving it because it held me accountable. Little like that. It's gonna blow the 5-lap average, but I didn't do that on purpose. So stop it. just always felt that this car felt numb, like it didn't give you good feedback about what was going on with it. Let's buckle in and get a good lap going.
That lap time was 124.09. You're now 0.23 off your best. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 122 Fahrenheit.
It's not the way to get a good lap.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off your best. Sector 2 is 1.0, slower than your best. That lap was at 125.55. You're currently 1.7 off your best.
So, yeah, never really liked this car very much. This is the bottom line.
Sector 1 is 0.28 off your best. Look out for the pit speed limit.
So 123.861 was my fastest lap. I do think that was faster than what I did with
Box in
with the
5,
991.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
I like this paint job too. Okay. Porsche 992.2. Let's see what she's got. Something that someone may have thought about already is that only doing 5 laps with a new tire model, I may not get it into where it's active yet. Or fast. You may very well be right. Which is why we're not really horribly concerned about comparisons in times. More just about the feel. And I recognize that that's also very subjective. Good so far.
Time was 124.1.
Although I still have to tell you, it's not the 991. Now I know it's got a better tire model. It's probably more accurate in terms of how it actually real car drives in real life. But this is not as much fun to drive, I guess.
Just done a 123.3.
It does have some squirreliness to it, like the 991, so it is a little bit.
Sector 1 time's okay.
It's not as numb, you feel a lot in terms of what the car's doing as it's doing it, which is nice. On the dash, so I'm not seeing TC or ABS coming into play here. It's possible that I'm just not
That was
seeing it.
22.9. That's your fastest lap today.
Just shake that a little late.
time is good. That was a 122.3. Sector 3 times okay.
Here is good. It's a fun car to drive, and it's fast.
That lap was a 122.1. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is 0.3, slower than your best.
I like it. Not as much as the 991, but in a different way. In a way, ultimately, I think will be a very, very fun car to race. And at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. The 991 is a lot of fun to drive, but it was sometimes a little bit hair-raising to race it. Not just because it was hard to handle, but because other people found it hard to handle. And at the end of the day, you're on track with other people. And if they have a bad day, very often...
What's your speed limit in the pits?
More often than not, in fact, you have a bad day too. So this car is, it feels really good. It's really well grounded. You feel a lot of detail in the wheel. It handles nicely.
Box in.
It handles
5,
as you expect it to.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
And it's fast. So I would say
Front left, 95%. Left rear, 94.
I would say this is a good car. And as far as, you know, what you like, I'd love a race in a 991 someday. Another one. Not official, maybe, but maybe some league races with the 991. 992.1, I never liked the car, hated it. This is a huge improvement over that. So take that for what it is and decide for yourself. Have fun racing. Thank you for joining me, and I definitely hope to see you in the next one. I know.
Spaß mache Rennsport.